What is up, everybody? I'm Adam of ZoinkMeister. This is Pokemon Let's Go. This is probably part 10. Let's jump into it. Okay, so when we last left off, we fought Erica in her gym. We defeated all of her friends, her whole family. It was a great time. We had a great time slaughtering everybody, and there was just a wake of dead bodies in our path, presumably. So I'm sorry. I realized afterwards that after we beat all those people that we can't go back to beat the rest of the trainers after you beat the gym leader. So I am sorry for that. I said I was going to, and then afterwards I realized I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. There's the creepy old man. So as I do, as you know, I grind off screen so you guys don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. And I did a good amount of grinding. So here's what we got now. We got our Charizard, finally. We got our Venusaur, which was already cool. Our Nidorino, we need to get a Moonstone for him. Our Blastoise, which is awesome. Our Kadabra, we need to trade in somehow. And our Arcanine, which I juiced up a little bit. And it wasn't until after I was like, man, how do you get the bike in this game? I forgot I never like got a faster way to travel around now that I unlocked all the other... I bribed all those guards earlier by showing the... threatening to show their wives the pictures of them from the Saturday night after party. So they all let me through, and I was like, well, there's got to be a faster way to traverse, right? So I wanted to get a bicycle, realized, wait, is there a bicycle in this game? And then that's when I stumbled upon the fact that, no, there isn't, because you're supposed to take out Pokemon and they run alongside you. But I was like, well, no, I can't. How do you get around faster? And I forgot you ride certain Pokemon, and now I am a god amongst men. Look at this. Look at me on my giant tiger dog, just treading the land. Look at me. I want you to all look at me. So for a while, when I was out grinding, I was just riding this thing for a while, and my Arcanine suddenly, even though it wasn't too good in battle, we went around like this. Actually, hilariously, let's open this back up. We went around catching nothing but Growliths so that we can get all those catch combos and like get the XP to grind. This is why I don't I don't show the grind, because look at this. In Pokemon Let's Go, I'm sure I've explained it before, but the way XP works and catch combos is that you repetitively catch the same Pokemon over and over again. So this is actually the 4th batch of Growliths I've caught that I haven't sent off yet. This is literally one. So basically take the amount, what do we got here? So this is a row of 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's like 36 right here. So this is like the 4th batch. I'm not sure if they're, all exactly 36. So we'll just round it off to like, let's say 30. So like 4 batches of 30. So basically 120 Growlithe were like caught. I think. So that's how we did that nonsense. So getting all that XP, we were able to... I did it all right here, by the way. Growlithe spawn right here. I don't know why nothing is spawning right now. Oh, okay, a Pidgey. But like, 2 Growliths were like spawned at the same time. I also haven't gone over catching... Oh, there's one. I haven't gone over catching and how to like maximize your output. But basically, you repetitively catch the same Pokemon. Some glow blue, some glow red, and most don't glow at all. Well, blue means that they're smaller. Red means that they're bigger than usual. You will get more XP if you catch the ones that are bigger. So the blue folk over there and the red folk will get you more XP. It also matters the timing in which you throw the Pokeball, how many Pokeballs it takes to catch them, and whatnot and what forth. So I just went to the Celadon store over here. God, he's so big. Over here, bought like a bunch of Ultra Balls and just went to town. So I really like the running animation. I know, of course, Charizard is another one that you can ride. Let's see. Oh man, that also looks pretty cool. Shoot. I don't know which one I like more. Oh man, that looks really cool. I am also a god amongst humans. You know what? We're gonna roll around with this one for a while. This is like literally iconic. So we're on our way to save the day, save the town amidst the crabs. And the way we do it is, I believe we beat up this guy. So who do we have in charge here? Charizard, you're leading the pack. Let's go in. Let's give this guy a wallop. What? There's no secret behind this poster. Stop looking at it. He was supposed to come trade places with me, but he never... Oh, wait. In Lavender Town. Shoot. What does that mean? This is a long loading transition. Actually, I want to go back in there. I think... What is this poster? Is this anything? It's like scratched off. Is this anything? No, it's like specifically that poster. Okay. And can I still... Are there prizes here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, not fun fact. Gambling, I believe, is forbidden somewhere. Because gambling's like a big piece of like Japanese culture. But I think maybe it was Europe. I forget. One of the regions banned gambling in children's games. So, to be like universal with it, they like banned it everywhere instead. So that's how that's been going, which I don't really... it's whatever. I mean, you're gonna put everything together like that and make it one universal like game that doesn't need to be like extra translation or extra code written. I don't know. But regardless... Oh, I actually didn't want to stop and talk to you. Man, this place is just infested with these people. What is this? Oh, it's just more trainer fan club. I'm sure I can probably get like a shirt in here or something. Let's just check it out. Let's go to you, awkwardly masculine cooking gentleman. No? You? Okay, do you want it? Do you want the autograph? I don't like it. I forgot I had the autograph. Oh wait, girl in the back. Give me your lunch money. Oh, it's a mystery. What? Oh, I thought this was like an Xbox 360, like the black version or something. The Elite. There we go. Xbox 360 Elite. And I was like, you imagine if they just had like other competitors' games in here, or game consoles in here? But I digress. We're on our way to Lavender Town to slay the spire. Hashtag give it to me Shire. Okay. We're on our giant floating magical dragon. I am sorry, by the way. I listened to the last episode's audio, and I mean, I re-edited it, and I didn't re-edit it. I edited it for the first time, and I'm sorry. I don't know how it like didn't ring in my head, but later listening to it, I feel like I can just hear myself taking in every single gasp of air. Every single time. Didn't we already slay you, Bunco? Did we slay Bunco? I can't remember. But, what's it called? Yeah, we slayed Bunco. Ooh, cutscene time. Q-Bone. Q-Q-Q-Q-Q-Bone. Come on out wherever you are. Well, that's the end of my investigations. Is that a ectoplasmic sphere? Look at it. It's a ghost. Get out or be gone. Wait. The ghost is gonna run away from Cubone? Ma. Oh, okay. Now he's just chilling in Cedar Rapids. Okay, well, the game saved itself. Actually, I don't know how weak these guys are, but Arcanine, you lead the pack, because you know Bite now or something. Yeah, I honestly didn't think this game would, what's it called? I forgot, like, this is post-fairy types, so, like, Pokemon are adjusted for that, and, like, I hadn't realized. So if we need the Silph Scope to see, like, ghosts, why can we see them, like, now, like, the way they are? It's kind of weird, right? I don't know. Very, very whack. Very whack how, there seems to be some discontinuation within the Pokemon franchise. Let's see how much this Bite does. Oh, it does a lot. So yeah, I completely switched up Arcanine's moveset, if you noticed that for a second. As soon as the next Pokemon comes up, I will, Oh, okay, never mind. Psychic Carly, that's all she has, and she gave me 3 balls for it. So, I completely redid Arcanine's moveset. Oh my god, the ghost is right there? What happens if I, like, touch it? Get out, be gone. It just cuts to, like, a picture of my trainer with, like, no eyes. Gouged out and like the tongue ripped out. Okay, well that's something to, I guess, worry about, is that we can't get too close to it. If it touches us, we're instantly sucked through the portal of hell, which is almost certainly death. So, oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't remember this. I don't remember this being Call of Duty Zombies Survival. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this is terrifying. I mean, it's not terrifying, but it's like for the Pokemon franchise, this is something else. An escape rope. Oh, good. So I can hang myself with it. Let's dodge you. I'll probably murder all your families off screen. Because I don't think they go away. I think all of these Shrine Maiden, Geisha, or I don't know, Sages, Sage of the Six Paths. Oh boy. They're really coming in hot. I think they're all there forever. Ooh. Let's see what you got. I hope it's not a Ghastly or Haunter. Because I hate Ghastly and or Haunters. Oh boy, it's a Ghastly and or Haunter. Or get him, giant dragon dog. Wait, sorry, tiger dog. There we go. Tiger's a cat, but Arcanine's clearly a dog, right? So yeah. So we have Bite, we have Play Rough, Headbutt, and Dig. Totally different. I realized that in itself, there's not too many physical fire moves besides like Fire Fang and Fire Punch and Flame Wheel. And I just don't know. I haven't looked up Arcanine's moveset. I don't know if it learns any of those things in the coming future, but as far as this Pokemon's concerned, it being like heavy and special or regular attacks, special defense, and speed, there's like not really a reason to, how you say, have it be a fire type, you know? Like I don't need to have like fire specific moves for it. Oh, come on. I gotta get out of this. It's one of those summoning circles from Full Metal Alchemist. Watch Brotherhood. Don't watch the ending to the regular one. But anyways, yeah, so I decided, you know what? It's not that he's like a weak fire type Pokemon. He still has like, you know, pretty good stats, so I just like won't have fire type moves on him. And then like I'll just have to worry about like ground, rock, or water Pokemans when considering him. So like right now, yeah, he's like not being a fire Pokemon for the most part, but he's certainly doing a good job at it. So, because I mean, he's for the most one-shotting these guys, and he's only like 4 levels higher. It's not like considerably too high. So let's get this second Ghastly, because I mean, there's only one type of ghost Pokemon. Yeah, it's very interesting that they're able to get away with that. I mean, considering the original Pokemon, they have one set of dragons, they have one set of ghosts. And like, that's it. Like, why even have their own special type, right? It makes much more sense that in like the sequel game, when they introduced more of those, they'd have like a next type of type. Are there any... What dragon Pokemon are in the second game? Or, sorry, the second region. That's crazy to think about. Wowzers. I know they add a couple ghost Pokemon, but that's whack. Very, very whack. I'm sure there's one like I can't think of for some reason in the back of my head, but for the most part, whack. They're also their own weaknesses, right? Yeah, like Ghost is its own weakness in the originals only, and as well as Dragon. Dragon's its own weakness. Well, Dragon also had Ice before they added Fairy, so... But... Very, very interesting. It's surprised you can get away with that. It's almost cheating if you have, like, the one type of Pokemon. Or arguably not cheating, because now you know, like, oh yeah, there's only one type of dragon to worry about. And, like, Dragonite is I gotta go the other way before the ghost shows up. Particularly weak against Ice. Like, super hard. So, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe they were thinking of balancing way, way before I even came into the picture. So Pokemon as a whole has a couple of different formulas embedded into the code, but like specifically the catch rate is like a way more complex formula than I ever thought it would be. I assumed it would only be like, you know, each Pokeball will have like a variable set number that does X amount of effectiveness, and then you would like multiply like the Pokemon's like health by like its level or something, but and then, like, I don't know, maybe throw in, like, one randomizer stat in there just to keep things fresh so the game isn't, like, too easy to capture. But, no, I'll throw it up on screen. It's way more complex than I thought it was, or at least probably in certain games. I'm sure they've, like, switched it up to be, like, more how you say in America, player friendly. Oh boy. Wowzers. Now we are talking. Be gone, intruders.
Pika.
P. Pikachu is trembling in fear and won't let you take another step forward. Pikachu's on your shoulder and urine starts to trickle out of it and all over your shoulder, back, and leg. Your shoe is soaked. Well, this is actually super cool. You know, that's the thing about playing games, is that a lot of games you play, you tend to forget moments like this. Like, how would I possibly... well, I guess the fastest way down would be to, like, hitch a ride with you, right? To just get murdered, sent back to hell, which is apparently the first floor of this this skyscraper. But playing games on the channel is actually... I don't know, something about playing games on the channel makes games stick more. I don't know. Like, I feel like my memories with these games stick much better when I play them on the channel. I don't know if it has something to do with me talking about them later, like with Patrick, but something about... Oh. It's those deviant fools with the really nice naval definition. Old Fuji. The only place left is the spooky Pokemon Tower. That's right, we couldn't get to the top because that strange ghost getting in the way. But Cubone sure can. Mwahaha. Yep. Well, they're just gonna steal this child. Okay. Dang, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have postponed this if I didn't know that we had to activate this series of cutscenes. But I guess this worked out better because, you know, I was able to defeat Erica and get the grind. So I guess, if you don't... I assumed you needed Erica to be defeated to go to the game corner. That's honestly what I thought you had to do. That's why I did it. So I guess what we could have done too, it's just never gone to Celadon, finished this here in Lavender, or at least got to this point where we could activate the game corner criteria, beat the game corner, go to Silphco, come back to Lavender, beat it, and then go to Saffron, go to, you know, the Sylph Company building, and then beat Giovanni again without ever needing to do any of these badges. I also found out that Surf, like, isn't required by beating the gym. I believe you just talk to a guy and you, like, just get it. It's like another Pikachu ability. So I wonder if it is possible. I probably won't do it. I'll just, like, Google a video on it later. But if it's possible, let me look at this map real quick. Use this item. If it's possible, if you can just, like, really, after, what's it called, Vermilion City, just choose not to do this gym, or this gym, or this gym, and then possibly make it all the way to Cinnabar, and then even beat the Pokemon Mansion. So, interesting. Can you unlock the entirety of the map besides, like, Victory Road after the third gym? That is crazy. I did not know that. That changes everything. Well, I assume, like, when you catch certain Pokemon, they'll be higher leveled, and without the badges, it's probably possible. It'll probably make the game, like, much harder, but I'm sure it's possible. So, or not. I'll check up on it later. We're on our way to save the town, get the crown, of Mr. Krabs. Or is it get the crown, save the... Yeah, we're on our way to get the crown, save the town, and Mr. Krabs. By slaughtering all of these gangsters and their pets. Leave none living. Well, we're really, Oh. I had a little technical thing happen on my side. I hope that didn't end up as a glitch on your guys' end. Might lose a couple frames there. Whatever, I'm sure it was fine. It probably won't appear. It was like a quick hiccup on my screen. It sometimes happens when something like updates in the background on the PC. And it's just like trying to give me a notification, but it can't because I'm doing this instead. Oh, can we not fit through there? Oh yeah, we can. It's just Charizard being a fatty about it. Okay. I killed your friends. Move. So you're not gonna move, eh? You know what I do to people like you? I make them blast off. Again. And it shows me cut his head off. Like, with a katana, no Pokemon included. Look at this Look at this, like, lack of... Is this supposed to happen like this? Do you guys see the lack of, like, stage? This is crazy. It's, like, weird and eerie. It almost feels like something didn't load correctly. Very interesting. I did not know that this would happen. Oh, cool. Eradicate flinched and couldn't move. What does more damage? Headbutt or Play Rough? Play Rough does more damage. So... let's just end it with this. I haven't seen Play Rough's animation in this game. It just looks like some sexual physical assault. But like cartoonized. Oh, Venusaur still just climbing the ropes. Man. Well, I've defeated you. Your family. Go find them. Tell them you're out of a job. Hey, there's a switch behind this poster. And then it drops it over here. Yeah. Can you believe it? They're supposed to be guarding this. How did they not hear it? Like the whole like room shook. But it's whatever. Just less people to murder. Not that that's a problem. Wait, does that poster have Master Balls on it? It does. This is game breaking because this isn't supposed to be known. The Silphco has a prototype ball they're working on, which is the Master Ball, which has a 100% catch rate. So this isn't supposed to be known yet. Because it's a prototype, I believe. You're given the prototype Master Ball. Well, this actually does take place in the future, so never mind. I'm sorry. I messed up. Yeah, this takes place in the future. Because you meet red and blue / green, depending on what place you're playing it in. So the future has already happened. So, this place isn't a maze, I don't think. So, where do you start? I think you're supposed to go straight down here first, if like the fastest possible way. Yep. So, I just did grinding in capture. Not in capture as in capturing for this video, but like catching those Growlithe in succession. So I actually haven't played with any of the... what's it called? The evolved forms besides Venusaur. So, probably want to switch, but these guys have pretty like generic Pokemon that are either like what's it called? Like Psychic or Normals or possibly even some Poison. So it might be best to probably use either Arcanine or Kadabra right here, but we're not known for playing by the rules. Oh cool, Arcanine's level 30. You defeated Team Rocket Grunt. Team Rocket Beep. Okay, yoink. What a weird system, right? Like, is this a trap? Like, what is just like... I can't imagine that they like unironically set this up and been like, this will deter people. I don't, and honestly I don't understand how it forces you to do that. Maybe that's why it deters people. Like you see the first person step on it thinking it's gonna be whatever, and they like start forcibly spinning and they start freaking out and they're like, what happened to you just now? And they're like, I don't know, man, I was spinning around. I don't know how it hurt. It hurt a little bit. I felt the insides of my organs being ripped to the edges of the inside of my body. And then maybe it's like horror. You know, I don't give this game enough credit. I try to poke holes in it, and while I explain why the holes are being poked, I seem to solve my own conundrums. So, classic me. That's... I think going this arrow will only get me back to the beginning. Yes, we have chosen correctly. So, it looks like there's an item if I go this way, so why not? I'm hoping we can get to Giovanni before this episode gets too long. This episode, we did a lot, so this episode might be longer than the average bear. But that's okay. I usually like to run these, like, not too long for you guys. So I hope I'm not offending anyone's, assuming anyone's gender by not playing this way. Which way did we discuss? Straight, right? Yes. We discussed straight being the penultimate way. Okay, and then this one. I don't know why I said straight when both options were going to the right. It should have been like lower or upper. So I hope I don't need like a lift key or something. Knowing Pokemon, they do just... Yep. That's exactly what I assumed. All these kind of blend together. How do I get the lift key? I want to fight as little trainers on screen as possible. Well, there's 5 Great Balls. That's helpful. And then I'll go back and slay all of these. Oh, God. I thought you were like at an angle. I thought I could squeeze by. You're lucky I love gingers. At least ginger women. Yes. Very nice. Your amount of Neanderthalic DNA is quite attractive. Oh boy. Hit him with a play rough. What does fairy do to poison? Does it do anything? Is it not very effective? It's not very effective. Okay, that's something to remember. Oh man, he hit me with the haze. Haze is a special ability where you you put a sheet of acid in the enemy's mouth and then you kind of just chill out for a little while. In a hazy kind of euphoric zone of imagination. If you want more help for what I'm thinking of, just go on Reddit and then type in replications. Switch Pokemon. So we changed a little bit of moveset for everybody. Kadabra now has Shadow Ball as well. I mean, not that we're going to use Shadow Ball. We're clearly going to use Psychic. But just throwing that out there. Nidorino knows Thunderbolt now. And something else. I can't remember what else everyone else learned. So, after this battle, we'll shimmy shammy our way through. You know what? No, I'm not going to bore you with that. We're going to use them all eventually, so you'll see them in good time. In good faith, my friend. Is this the lift key? No, you're just a hyper potion. Where's the lift key? I need the lift key. Is it in the trash can? I know you guys do things. Oh, shoot. I didn't know you were a hat. I thought you were some tile. So what's the point of this room? Is it just for inconvenience? Is it an inconvenience room? Gosh darn it. The room with the Voltorb in it. Yeah, so far Arcanine has been pretty well-rounded here. He's like, yeah, I made the right choice. He's like, considering what I gave him, he's just like really taking out everyone piece after piece. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, I have a Machamp on my team, and it knows no guard, and no guard makes it so all moves on the field don't miss, including moves like when someone's like in flight or dig. And it's really cool. You can combine that with like some one-hit KO moves and really just destroy the competition. So there's nothing in this room. There was just Pokeballs and like a Hyper Potion, right? There's nothing else. I don't think there's anything else. This was an inconvenience and nothing else. Gosh dang it. I literally told them I didn't have time for this. And you know what they said? You know what they said? Barney, tell them what they said. Tell them where you're from, Barney. Straight out of the Hamptons. So, what do we go down? Down more? Down less? Where's the lift key? No, this is where you come out of, right? That looks like a particular machine. Is that a healing machine? It looks like a healing machine. Might as well use that to my advantage. So we know not to use Play Rough, and everything else should just be fine except for Dig. So Dig and Bite. Or Dig and Headbutt. Sorry. Bite and Headbutt. Oh my god. And Headbutt does more. So that's why. That's my rationale for using Headbutt. And he flinched and couldn't move. I would have to give kudos to any animal that can headbutt another flying animal out of the sky, because that is just fantastic. One more headbutt should do the trick. And it's over. Golbat, a massive upset, has lost the third round of the Chunin exams. Arcanine will go on to the next round and fight Rock Lee. They can both use extreme speed. What are you? Ooh, Dark Pulse. Good find. And guard special, huh? Well, I thought this was a machine. No, is this not a machine? This looks like a machine that I can like heal myself with. Are these like Super Saiyan Pokeballs? Hyperbolic time trainers? Oh, I don't know. What can learn Dark Pulse? I want to see what. Do I have anything worthwhile for using Dark Pulse? Whoa, there you are. Blastoise can learn Dark Pulse. That is super cool and probably very helpful in the future. Wow. Dark Pulse 80. Yeah, that is ridiculous. Yeah, let's get rid of Bite then. That's fantastic. I super didn't see that one coming, but yeah. You guys, yeah, that's fantastic. Blastoise can learn Dark Pulse. Who'd have known? Blastoise is the ghost killer we've all been waiting for. So what's down here? Is this not what we already did? This is what we already did, right? No, this is a different area? Did we already do this? Am I crazy? I thought we already did this. But like, there seems to be Pokeballs around here. I feel stupid. But at the same time, I have my master's degree in drawing Garfield. No, this can't possibly... Yeah, this isn't the same. There's too many items here. I'm sorry, John. Which way? I feel like that'll just lead me back up. This one should go down. Remember in the old games, there was like a rare candy right here? No, I must be thinking of a different spot. It doesn't look like this is avoidable. Yoink. It's not avoidable. Stop meddling in our affairs. What I do at home is none of your concern, and you don't need to tell my wife. But Team Rocket grunts. I have these pictures right here. You guys have been married for 10 years. She's gonna take the rest of your paycheck. That's what you should be afraid of. This isn't about love, Team Rocket grunt. This is about business. I'm sorry if that hit anybody like too close to home right there. If it makes you feel any better, it hit me too close to home. Let's see here. Crunch? That little thing knows Crunch? When does Rattata learn Crunch? Crunch is like literally what happens if like Bite went to Super Saiyan 1. It's literally everything but I don't know, Bite and Crunch. The same thing, except Crunch is so much better. Like there's like 20% more base damage, and I think lower special defense. Oh god. The belching, it hurt. I actually looked away from the microphone, so I don't even know. Oh, it's Voltorb. I looked away from the microphone periodically to see if my heart was still going to be in the same place. Oh boy. It's burrow away underground. Oh man. I also popped my fingers just now. I'm sorry if that also appeared. In fact, oh yep, I can see it on the second monitor. I will try to edit that out in post. Anything can be saved in post. That is a quote passed down from the YouTube god, Jontron. Okay, now that his affair has been made public, he won't be able to run for mayor. And we will go downstairs. Is this the lift key? No, it's just another hyper potion. Is this the lift key? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I remember now. The lift key is like, there's items back there. There's goodies. How do I get back there? But I remember now. Oh, that's the way to the boss. Oh, and that, yeah, that's that all original character they added just for the purposes of this game, right? Or maybe he might be in later games as like maybe grown up, like in the future. Like, I don't know. But yeah, they add this really cool little segment right here. Where first off, you murder this guy and his whole family and all of his pets. And they just added because yeah, in the original you fight someone down here and I think it's just like hidden behind them because they like, oops, I dropped it, gosh. And you just go about your business and like take the key from them. But I believe in this one they add like a little extra something something and an all original Giovanni Protege character. And it's quite fantastic. Oh, he's getting ready. He doesn't even fear my power. Like, you underestimate my power, Scoob. Let's see. It's actually from a really funny movie. Scooby and Shaggy are locked in pretty mortal-ish combat. And then Scooby jumps onto a, what's it called? a like higher platform than Shaggy, and then what's it called? Scooby goes, "It's Rover, Raggy. Have the right round." And then Shaggy says, "Like you underestimate my power, Scoob." And then does a flip to try to get over Scoob, and then Scoob, in the middle of his flip, slices off the rest of his limbs. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to keep this key. I guess it's my own kind of struggle. I'm just gonna... Look at this. Yeah. This is great. I hope my bosses don't hear this. He straight up threw it on top of, like, whatever this... I don't know. It's supposed to be the air conditioning system. Without the key, there's no way you can make it to the boss. Ha! And then, like, the Grunt is like, wait, if he's in there, that means he's, like, locked in, right? Oh, shoot. I trapped the boss. So, if there was a stool or something, there's a chair right there. I'm gonna grab this chair. I'm gonna step on the chair. And I'm going to open the air conditioning duct, and I'm going to put my pet in the air conditioning duct. So look at this. Finally. This, and by the way, this controls miraculously. I know you can't... Hold on. How do I... Did it just push it open? Yeah. This... Oh, I mean... His, like, walking speed is way too fast, maybe. Yeah, it's, like, pretty fast, aggressive for, like, with the animation. But, like, controlling him feels, like, really good. It feels, like, better than your character. You should just do a whole game like this. Like a good version of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I didn't mean that. How do I, Oh, okay. Look at it. I'm so happy. I got the lift key. Did you hear something just now? What do you mean, like an electric mouse in the air conditioning duct getting the lift key? Nah. That's not what I heard. You're right. Probably nothing. You know, sometimes I, in my head, there's like no way to come back from what I just said. Like, if someone were to ask me what happened, my memories are probably going to be that, where I'm going to be like, oh yeah, like Jesse and James like thought they heard like an electric mouse in the air conditioning system and they just ignored it. But no, it was like something about them being hungry or something. I really don't remember. I wasn't looking. But yeah, a lot of my memories become intertwined with these like fictional events that I play out for you guys. I do it a lot, actually. I make a lot of fictional scenarios, like a lot, like in regular life. Sometimes when like no one's talking to me, just in my head. I'm sure it's not schizophrenia, but if I get it diagnosed, then it'll be written on paper, right? A brave man once told me, "You're only crazy if they find out you're crazy." Which is literally one of the most intensively deep things I've ever heard in my life. Okay, so this episode's running a little long. It looks like it's going to be like the 40 minute mark if I go straight into it. So we're going to get right up. We're going to save right before we do all this nonsense. And then we're going to really give these boys the business. So there's goodies right here, right? There is goodies. So I'm going to pick up this goodie. It's an elixir. It's Slippery Pete's Whisker Elixir. If you can identify what I just referenced, please drop it down in the comments below. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you. Remember to like and comment down below anything that you thought or enjoyed in the making of this video. Subscribe if you want to see more like it. Please check out Patrick's stuff as well, and my other stuff, our other stuff. And I hope we see you again. Have a great day.